What's up, everybody? Back with another episode of Invite Only here on Play Everything. I am your host, Shawn, aka That Kid Flowers. To the right of me, I have the one and only Compa Andres.
What's going on, man? How's it going, guys? How's everybody?
That's good. You know, I was waiting for the Mikey little the hi the shit he does.
I heard it somewhere in the background.
I heard it in my head too, and I was waiting for it, and then I realized he didn't do it, and then he kind of like continued. I was like, oh, okay.
I was hoping somebody else could fill in the shoes, but I guess nobody can.
Shout outs to my man Adrian in the back.
That's
real quick on that note. Producer in the back. How you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a pretty good day.
You just unmute yourself
Did
just
you
now?
just did?
Okay, go ahead.
It's been a pretty good.
Man, yeah, you sound good, but you kind of look good too, bro.
There we go.
You sound good.
We got some.
you here?
Yeah, the mics are a little unorganized here. But yeah, I'm doing good. Been a very long day. Power went out at the house, so
Yeah.
that's not fun. I don't
Not
know if
fun
you
at
guys
all.
did. You guys feel the wind last night at all over here?
Yeah, it was
It was
really
bad.
like knocking on my back door. I was low key nervous.
It was scary. My patio furniture was going flying. It was scary.
You didn't take anything in the house?
No, the patio furniture, no. I mean, there wasn't really much. I mean, aside from the dog.
That's kind of crazy. That's what it is, guys. It's 2020. It's a weird year.
The light post and the power post right in front of our house fell over.
Wow.
So yeah, we had live power wire.
I don't think I had any neighborhood damage,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
That's
it
why I had
was-
like all these fire warnings. I was like, but where's
Yeah.
the fire? I
Yeah.
was like, what do you mean? And they're like, oh no, it's
I guess
fucking high
'cause-
winds and shit.
Because it's gonna be super dry, high winds. It's like the perfect
Get a little fire
Okay,
going.
okay.
Get a little
perfect
fire
storm
going.
right
So
there.
what you guys been up to this last week?
Yeah, man,
what
it's
you
been
up
a
to?
crazy week. For me, just because obviously it was like my last week. I'm in vacation mode. Your boy's on vacation. Got the next 10 days off, so I am big chilling.
What you doing? What's the plan?
Gonna go to
Sneak
Seattle at the end of this upcoming week. So if you guys know anything about Seattle, any things I need to go to, hit up, put it in the chat. I need
Isn't
to
that
know.
where coronavirus started?
Don't worry about that. I was Wuhan. All right, nowhere near Seattle.
You might be speaking facts in that too. I don't know.
Don't scare me, bro. I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but we're gonna be okay. We're gonna wear gloves, hand sanitizer, all those good things, bro.
I mean, that doesn't affect Americans.
I know exactly, dude. It's a
Pandemic,
Fake,
what?
It's a fake virus. No, JK. Take it serious. But I'm gonna be doing that. But as far as gaming wise,
Yeah.
not much. I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima.
You been playing it?
I've been playing it. I've been loving the art style, combat. The game is like really so fucking good. Like
You're still in the story, right?
yeah.
Okay,
I'm very like
okay.
in Act 1. But like honestly, like The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima, like they're both. I would flip a coin. Game of the year for sure.
We're gonna talk about it a little later.
I know,
'cause
but
I
like
for sure feel like that too.
I'm playing that game right now. I'm just
My
like,
man,
in love with it.
straight dissing
This and
Cyberpunk.
What was that?
Do
Oh,
not
Sorry,
doubt,
Cyberpunk got
Oh, yeah.
delayed 7 times. So
do not doubt Cyberpunk, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Do not doubt these.
there's like a
upcoming-
cutoff for like Game of the Year too, isn't there?
What
Isn't
was
it November? Isn't it like November 20th?
It's like
I have
November
no idea.
14th or something,
Something
like
like
that.
that,
yeah.
Because that was
Yeah.
the whole issue with
last year. I
last year with Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I think they just like released it right in between that period. Like I think it's like the 10th or
Yeah.
something that it comes out.
Yeah. So
Long story short, Cyberpunk's gonna be too dense. It's not gonna work out. People are gonna play for it for like 2 months, and then the hardcore players are still gonna be playing it like years from now. But it's gonna fall
that's-
off at the place.
That's like all games. You get like a big brush of like people that play, and then the people that stick will stick.
Yeah, but no, this one's gonna be worse because it's Cyberpunk. And then once Grand Theft
Reeves.
Auto's gonna come out and be like, "Oh, you think you guys run this shit?"
Grand Theft Auto for the third time on a third generation.
I'm just saying. So Grand Theft Auto's gonna come back and be like, "Haha, Cyberpunk."
You don't think we're
thought."
gonna get Grand Theft Auto 6 before?
No.
No,
No, we're
It's
gonna get it next
Grand
year.
Grand Theft Auto 6, excuse me, jeez, is not going to be here for I think a few more years. I think the fact that they're bringing it to PS5 is like
How
evident.
long has it been since GTA 5 has been out? I feel like
7
it's
years.
definitely been like
7 years.
2014,
2013.
No,
2013.
it's been a minute. It's been a long ass minute. Grand Theft.
I was
Wow.
in, let's see, 7th grade when that game came out. I'm not even
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah,
That's
I was around there
yeah.
too. I think I was a little older than you though,
Yeah.
but
That's just wild.
Yeah, that is crazy. I was middle
But that's
school.
not game of the year though. Long
No.
story short, it's either gonna be Ghost of Tsushima, with the game that I've been playing, or The Last of Us. It's gonna be one of those two. And the crazy thing is, guess what? Hey guys, it's a Sony exclusive.
I know.
They're both
It feels
Sony.
good to say.
I don't
now.
think Ghost of Tsushima really. I mean, I would like to see what that cutoff is.
What do you mean, Ghost of Tsushima?
The Ghost of
Tsushima
No, no,
came out
but-
in-
he really wants Cyberpunk to be game of the year. That's why
No,
he's
no,
gonna
I'm
look
not
it
saying
up.
that. I think it's too early to judge. Is what I guess my main point is. It's still like we still have a few more games coming out.
Honestly, I think what's going to happen with Cyberpunk is everyone's expectation is going to be so high, right?
It's
We're gonna
almost
get the
like
game and it's going to be
not gonna
ass.
stand up.
It's going to be like, oh my
I
god,
really
this is
hope
hope that's
Cyberpunk.
not what it is.
Ass.
Really
And it might
hope.
be a really decent game, honestly, but like,
The expectation is set
The
up high,
expectation's
especially with
gonna
all the
kill it.
delays and shit.
yeah,
They're
especially
gonna
with all
be
the
like-
delays, they delayed it, so you expecting a little more polish. You know what I mean?
This is what we get.
I don't know.
November 15th, 2019 was the last cutoff
That's the cutoff for the
for last
game
year.
of the year, right?
That was for last year. I don't see anything for this year.
They might have changed it after.
Oh,
that.
what if they delayed it for COVID? Like they
Ooh,
pushed
you're right,
back the
you're
whole
right.
game of the year, whole
Ooh.
like cutoff.
Maybe.
That's
But
bullshit if they
did
do
I don't?
that,
Yeah, I don't think
honestly.
any developers really struggled with getting their games
Yeah, because they
out.
got software.
What do you mean? Yes, they
to
did.
sell it.
They struggle with updating games. They struggle with a lot of stuff. What are you talking about?
I know, but they don't grade a game on updates.
No, but I'm talking about just developing. Like that's part of the process. Like updating the work in progress you have.
That's a good point. Yeah.
No idea.
Yeah.
It's a good question, bro. But
Real quick, let me get into some housekeeping. If you missed today's show live on twitch.tv/pre-productions on Monday at 7:30 p.m., you can watch it tomorrow on Tuesday at youtube.com/play everything, where it will be there and posted so you can keep up what you missed out on because it's good shit over here. You can also listen to it on podcast services around the globe: Spotify, Apple iTunes, Google Play at 10 a.m. as well tomorrow. That's all I got for you here. What were you about to say before I cut
I
you
know. I
off
just want to
there?
know what you've been doing too, bro. I just want to know how you've been.
Oh,
how
thank you,
know.
man. I appreciate you for
Gotta
asking
look
that
out.
question.
Gotta look out.
What I've been doing, honestly, I haven't been doing much of anything. Truthfully, I recently had like an Overwatch bug, so that's
Yeah, Overwatch. Like you had to play it again.
I don't know. Like I re-downloaded it and like
You wrong. Now that's commitment.
now I started playing and like now I'm back
You
in it.
in
Like
there?
I don't know what got me out of it, but like it's good.
It's good.
It's a good game.
I mean, I think they balanced that game for so long now, and then they're finally gonna come out with Overwatch 2. It's crazy to see that there's still a scene there.
Didn't Overwatch 2 get announced?
No, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they already had like demos and stuff.
Is it
going.
out yet? No.
No, I don't think it's out yet. At all.
So wasn't there a huge backlash because the game pretty much looked like number one?
Well,
if I'm not
yeah,
mistaken?
no, 100%.
Well,
I mean,
it's the sequel, right? You want it to look like the
But
first
like
one.
almost like too much.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Like it almost like a Madden game type of like not copy and paste. No,
Well, the
I
idea,
remember there being like huge backlash.
they
against
actually from what I remember real quick off that, I know Overwatch 2 is gonna have PVE now instead of
Oh,
just
wow.
PvP. So that's Overwatch 2. It's like a whole new game mode because of that
Yeah.
loot system, all that crazy stuff that they're trying to figure out and do. But because of that, I mean, that's essentially a new
that. Yeah,
Overwatch
I
2.
guess right. I don't
So,
play enough Overwatch to really.
Your boy
I don't
hit
know.
diamond. That's all I remember. If you need a teammate, your boy used
You know, I don't know
Junkrat.
how. Did you play with people to do that
No, I did not.
by yourself?
I'm a
Solo?
god.
Solo diamond.
If you guys remember,
Solo,
Cynthia,
so you're a solo diamond.
Huh?
You got to diamond by yourself, not playing.
like
with
half
any,
the time I played by myself, and half the time I was like with some homies, who I essentially were lower ranked than me. So if anything, I helped them. Think about that, boys.
And that's impressive. I'm not gonna lie to
think
you.
about
'Cause
that,
I've been
boys.
playing a little competitive. See, I don't play competitive, but
Yeah.
like, so you know, when I want to play with a team that actually knows what they're doing, I'll play
It's
competitive.
nice.
Right?
It's nice.
So it's like, I don't know. Like I can get to gold. I'm high gold easily, right? I got low plat. I'm
Yeah.
decent,
Okay.
but you got diamond
Yeah.
by yourself.
By myself.
That's impressive. That's really impressive.
Shout out to the school. Telling that school. I played Overwatch for like 6 months, and it was with Cynthia, it was
So,
Bajwa, something like that.
I got a question for Keyshawn. Are you more surprised that he got to Diamond or that he didn't have anyone else play on his account to get him to Diamond?
You know what's impressive is he got to diamond without a team half the time.
Yeah.
Because even like in that scene, like even though people know how to play a
Toxic
little
as
more in competitive,
Yeah.
like people are just bad. Like people really just throw the game sometimes, like just won't play.
Yeah.
Just like
Just
bro.
to screw around?
Yeah.
100%. They would fuck you up and then fuck up your ranking.
Yeah. So that fucks up everything. And you just get dropped down like 200 points for that one game.
Is it a
so.
similar ranking system to like CSGO? I don't know if you
Never
guys
played
do. No? Ah.
No.
Played it. Monkey King 115. Shout out to you. What's up with you, bro? He says no, Mikey. No, Mikey went back home this weekend. He didn't want to fuck with us. So
You didn't want to catch this fade, bro.
he said finally a show where you aren't oppressed by the white man. We here. He's gone. Now we speaking.
Now we could talk without being interrupted,
Yeah, there you
that
go.
part.
motherfucker.
Let's get into some news. So, Xbox streaming stick come in the future, or could come in the future, says Phil Spencer. You hear about this at all?
No,
All right, I'm reading a little bit into it.
I don't know this, but this looks interesting as fuck.
Yeah. So, to help expand the reach of Xbox streaming services, xCloud Microsoft might consider releasing a streaming stick for the subscription service similar to the Chromecast.
Yeah,
So this is a quote from Phil Spencer saying, "I think you're going to see lower price hardware as part of our ecosystem when you think about streaming sticks and other things that somebody might want to just plug into their TV and go play via xCloud." And I believe xCloud is kind of like obviously kind of like the PlayStation Now. We kind of have like games already preloaded and you kind of stream them
Yeah.
to play. You could, this is continuing the quote, you could imagine us even having something that we just included in the Game Pass subscription that gave you an ability to stream xCloud games to your television and buying the controllers. This sounds like a move that Stadia should have made with Stadia.
yeah, 100%. I mean, that's an interesting and really cool idea. The idea of Roku stick, but hey, guess what? You get Game Passes. So somebody, I can imagine other people who travel a lot or something like that, go house to house, just plug it in, play with the boys instead of carrying
Yeah.
something so big.
In a hotel, I mean, hotel Wi-Fi is probably ass, but I mean, if you're
worst.
really trying to play, we'll get you a little hotspot, right?
Yeah.
Plug it into your TV, nice little Chromecast, and then you just carry around your Xbox controller, and then you're playing. They said they're going to implement that in the Game Pass. So then you're paying like the Game Pass exclusive games and shit.
They're smart because that's what they're going for. They want to
That's
go
not
for
bad.
digital like subscriptions. They want to get money that way. They want to get you with the monthly pass, monthly X pass, and all that stuff. So you're paying easily $30 a month. And truly, some people only play like buy 1 or 2 games.
Yeah.
So they're like, why not? You know, this so many more benefits, so many more things you could do. That's wild. If they
I
actually
think this
do
might
this.
be really what like makes Stadia kind of just go under right here. Like,
Dude, they gave up on Stadia already.
I think
It's been
Stadia's
less than a
starting-
year.
Yeah, Stadia's starting to go under, but like now, like for sure, once that happens, if it's, I don't know how soon they plan on starting this hardware as far as the little Chromecast thing,
Mm-hmm.
but once that starts, like, what are you doing with the Stadia? Like, why would you get
There's
Stadia?
no competition at that point, really.
Yeah, because now you can play not only just from your TV with just the Xbox controller, but now you can play with people that who actually have the console. You know,
Play
people
with
on,
it,
on the
boom, boom.
PC. You have everyone you want to play with right now. Who on Stadia? Who can you play with? Like only the crossplay games on there. That's
Pretty
it,
much.
right? And then like the little first party. Do they even have
You
first
can
party?
play Destiny. That's I know that, that's a
everything's
game.
only portable, so they don't even have exclusivity over there. So it's like now you're stuck with the little games you can already play on your console on Stadia. So like Stadia's done now for sure.
I mean, what other kind of gaming cloud services is going to be? I'm trying to figure something out.
Gaming cloud services right now. I mean you have
Like,
Steam,
there's
Epic,
nothing-
things like that.
No, I mean that's the thing. I'm pretty sure Xbox is going to be. If they pull this off, that'd be really crazy.
I'm sure they could pull this off. You talk about implementing a new tier into Game Pass. I think you called it platinum tier. So I think there's regular, and then there's ultimate, and then now there's gonna be platinum with this if this ever happens, which includes xCloud, which is interesting. How much would you pay a month for something like this?
That's kind of what I was.
like
$10.
this is a lot of stuff.
Say
$10.
$10?
$10.
$10
is
is pretty
decent.
good. $10 is, I mean, that's your Netflix subscription for games. In my opinion, I think $10 is like that perfect sweet spot. And granted, I don't think they should bundle. I mean, what they could do is just bundle it. $13 a month, you get the little device.
Yeah.
They lock you in for 2 years, or $10 and then you pay the device however much it is, right? 50, 60, $100. You pay that up front, then you get like a discounted rate. But I think $10 is a really good.
$10 a month. So we're talking 120 a year.
I mean, how many games? Think about how many games you'd play in that time, and how many games you would have had to pay for, right?
Like 3. Maybe 1, honestly, you know.
So
we're talking
are-
about next gen games.
Are you saying $10 is too much or not enough?
I mean, realistically, like, yeah, you get access to a lot of games, but like what games are you looking to play?
All of
Especially on
Bethesda's
the Xbox side.
all of Bethesda's upcoming games,
All the Halos.
all the Halos, like yeah, okay, you know you can make as many jokes as you want, but they still have a strong lineup in their Xbox. Now
All the Halos, which
all the
old
Halos,
ones?
right?
Yeah, you know what I
Are
mean?
all their games that are in xCloud, are they immediately available, or is it like a rotation? That I'm not too sure.
That's a good question.
I don't know if it's like a rotation.
Pretty
'cause
sure
I
they're
know-
still figuring out the details of it.
Yeah,
though.
I think they're still ironing out the details, but if it's like a set, just if they just keep adding more and more games to it, like a catalog,
yeah,
that I think $10 a month, you get access to all these games. And think about it too, you're not only getting access to Xbox One games and Xbox Series X games, you're getting access to the original Xbox games and Xbox 360, which
For $10 a month,
$10 a month. Yeah, I
That'd be cool.
honestly,
I mean, at this point in time, yeah,
you're
I don't
paying
even-
that for
Well,
Disney
you're already
Plus.
paying.
exactly. It's like a
They're
regular
gonna well,
subscription sweet spot.
xCloud is gonna make this more, so it's not gonna be $10 for xCloud plus
Yeah,
you know, the game.
they're gonna
Pass.
find a way to bundle it in for
Would
sure.
you pay what, like 15, 20 a month for this?
I think so.
You would pay that?
No,
Or what I could see them doing is adding $5 more a month, and you can like get the streaming device.
But we're talking about with Xbox Live, right?
Yeah,
So it's like
on top of the Xbox.
so we're talking about
Ultimate.
20
20.
because you're getting Game Pass, you're getting Xbox xCloud, you're getting what else? Xbox Live,
Xbox Live and Xbox. You're getting Xbox Game Pass,
and then you
Xbox
get access on
Live.
all your other hardware consoles. So then if you do have an Xbox at home, right? Because you're taking the streaming stick.
So that's what my original question was. Is the lineup on Game Pass and XCloud the same?
What do you mean?
Because Game Pass is
Like as far as where you can like access it from.
yeah.
I believe so. So I
Yeah.
believe if you have like Game Pass, or if you, I think you can access xCloud from the. I mean, if you could just look that up for me, because I don't want to just speak and just be wrong about
Yeah,
this.
I was asking.
we're speaking facts right
But
now.
I believe if you have xCloud, I think it's only from the Xbox, but I'm not sure if you can get it from the PC either. I thought only Game Pass was from the PC,
Okay.
but
Yeah,
I might be
I thought it
wrong.
was for both.
I might be wrong.
You go find out though.
But what were you trying to get to though? What were you leading?
I was just saying like if it really depends on how big the library is. That's what my main point was. Is if it has a very large library of games that you can immediately stream from anywhere, or from most devices, right? Obviously, Apple's not playing nice right now. I think $10 a month by itself would be great. I mean, I think it's
Does xCloud itself have like a subscription? Like, do you have to pay for? Like, I'm sure.
no,
that
it's
does too,
included
right?
with Ultimate. Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
it's
thi-
included with Ultimate.
Yeah,
so
I don't
that's
think-
$10.
I don't think they.
What if you don't get Ultimate?
I don't
you know
think
what I
you.
mean?
I don't
might
think
as
you.
well.
Like,
buy
if you don't
it.
get Ultimate, you
Yeah.
can't get it.
I don't think so. Yeah, I
Just
think
look
you-
it up for me,
yeah.
man. Let me just. 'Cause I got a lot of questions now. You hit me with some shit.
I got your mind thinking, huh? Like, there's like different ways that they could do this.
Because
Yeah,
there's no
I mean,
way
there's
you-
some restrictions on. I mean, it depends on the hardware, the level of it. If you have to pay like $100 for it or something like that, like just for the device itself. You know, you can
But
have
we
them all
talking
over.
about 15, 20 a month on
Yeah.
this.
I mean, they've been trying to go for more digital subscription-based content. You know this with Ultimate, and you know this with everything that they're trying to bundle together, make you download these, not download, but have you on these subscriptions that are like $15 a month. They want you. That's how they retain you. That's how they know their memberships. That's how they know people are there and stuff.
I low-key wish one of us was like hardcore Xbox like players.
Yeah.
Probably a question for Tombo because he has an Xbox.
So it's included with the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate plan for $15 a month. So for $15 a month, you get Xbox Live, Game Pass, and XCloud for $15 a month.
That's 15
That
bucks.
is actually, I think that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah. Good. What if
$15 a month all in, and you get XCloud
I
or
mean, at that
Xbox
point, when you
game
get that
streaming.
stick, you might as well get the Ultimate Pass and
Yeah.
you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So
that's
what I
what
could
you're
see them
done.
doing is charging, like, lock you in for like 2 years or a year, and then just have you pay $20 a month, and you get that extra streaming stick.
But if you get the stick and you have an Xbox at home, like this is what I was saying right now. If I wonder who, like, if you actually play the Xbox, would you get something like this, like a full ecosystem? Like I feel like that's
probably not.
a lot.
Probably not.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably not. I think this is really
the
like
average player.
it's very
probably.
niche. It's
Most
very-
people right now
yeah.
coming out of COVID built a PC, so it's like you probably don't even need a fucking console
Yeah,
anymore.
but look, imagine how much time they have because of that. So
Spent
guess
that.
what? They're gonna want to be playing more games. Like if it was full on like life in the city, traveling, working, all that stuff. No, yeah, maybe not. But these times right now, bro, yeah, people.
I
people
think
would pay
right,
up. For
I
this.
think right now
It's a
they're-
reach. I think this whole thing is a reach.
I think right now what XCloud should focus on, and what it seems like they are, because right now this is really just a rumor, is streaming to most devices like you see in the video, like an Android phone or to your laptop or to really anywhere. I don't know if a streaming stick right now is really necessary because, like you said, so many people bought consoles already.
Right.
You've already and I guess I get the idea too. It's like
I mean, even if
catch
you,
as many fish as possible, right?
even if you
wanna,
didn't buy a console, my bad, I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good.
But even if you didn't buy a console, right, and you buy the stick, that's still $15 a month.
yeah,
Like
that
it'd be
is
cheaper
still
if
a
you
lot.
just built a PC and paid
Well,
$10 a month.
Not necessarily.
Not-
I mean, in the long run,
yeah.
yeah.
But guess what? I don't have time for that.
Yeah, exactly.
I
this
mean,
is
that's
for that
probably
person.
somebody
I
played
think
a
I
long
don't
this,
have
game.
time for that. You want me
this
to
is for
build
that
all
person below the Series S that really doesn't know gaming at all. But like, hey, okay, I have fast internet. Like, who doesn't these days?
Yeah.
Like, okay, $50-$60 for a game stick that I can play all the newest games on. Okay, cool. And if it works out well, great. If it's not, I mean, you'll see it fail. I mean, look what happened to Stadia.
True that.
Exactly. Look
Yeah,
at
like
exactly
look
what
at
happened
Stadia.
to
Look what
Stadia.
happened to Stadia, right? I mean, they
They
shit
are
the
the-
bed. They literally shit the bed. I don't know how much longer they're gonna keep Stadia open. Or
True that.
There was
keep
already
going.
talks of them like already kind of changing things up and
And-
revamping things.
And look at Google. I mean, look at how many things they start and then they just end up abandoning.
I think now they're like,
Right.
hey, if you buy
it's
Stadia,
kind of
you
a
get 3
going
months
thing
of
with
the
Yeah,
service.
it's Google's mantras. Okay, let's see what throw
See
as
what
much
works,
shit on the
see what
wall and
sticks.
see what sticks. Exactly. Google Plus being probably the biggest culprit
If
of
they
them.
drop Stadia, do you get refunded, or is it kind of like, oh well? Like,
So what
'cause
they
you have to buy
had-
those games, right?
What they said from the beginning is that the games you buy, you'll always have access to, even if Stadia like were to go down, which is kind of funny because
Oh, so
it's
they're just
kind-
gonna keep it running, just
Yeah.
indefinitely.
not necessarily Stadia, but like you'll always have access to those games, is what they said. So, yeah, I don't get that. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Well,
We go find out.
that's what a burn
I
is.
would-
We're
you know
gonna
what?
cross that bridge when we get there.
Stadia player counts. I'm gonna get some. This
Not
is
a
like,
lot.
no, I highly doubt it's like even more than like 5%.
Probably not. All right, while you're looking that up, I'm getting to the next piece of news here. All right, so the PS5 launch game Destruction All Stars, which was the game they demoed during the UI demo. I don't know if you've seen that, right?
No,
show you
I
what
think
the-
I remember seeing the intro, but I don't remember specifically seeing that game.
They didn't really play the game like any gameplay. They just kind of had them like standing there. They were kind of showing like the fluidity of like the user menu with the game
Yeah.
running. But that was a game they kind of had in the background. I was kind of interested, looking forward to it. I don't really know what it was. Like I thought it was a racing game, but then like you see people kind of running around, so like maybe Battle Royale, but like it kind of looked like Battle Royale plus racing. Like are we talking about like Rocket League? I don't know what it is, but it looked pretty good and it looked shiny, so why not? So they're talking about now it's going to be delayed. I'm going to read the article now.
Go ahead.
Destruction All Stars, one of a handful of planned launch titles for the PlayStation 5, will no longer be available even close to day one. So we went from November 12th to now February 2021.
Damn.
According to a PlayStation blog post. But at the same time, it's going to be free for the first 2 months. So whatever from a $70 game
To hey,
is now free
that's what
with just a big delay.
that's what Cyberpunk should have done. It's okay, we delayed your games, but here you go. Here's a discount for making you wait longer. But no, these guys are solid as fuck. I mean, if they give me that shit for I
The
get what-
discount.
if they give me the plug and says, here you go, 2 months, I'm in there. I don't even know what game it is. I'm in there. Okay.
How
Yeah.
many people were actually looking forward to this game though?
That's the thing, right? Another thing for me is that this game,
I mean, it was one of those side
I-
games,
I
kind of
would-
like Sackboy,
I mean,
right?
yeah, it was like
I mean,
yeah,
actually,
no.
it was like
I'm
Knack.
looking at
That's the way I.
That-
compared it.
that
It
is
was
like
like
one of those
Knack.
Knack
Yeah.
games,
Do you
'cause
remember that on PS4? Knack.
their heavy hitter isn't like Miles Morales, isn't going to be Valhalla, Call of Duty. That's not
It's
going
not
to be
gonna be a
those games
AAA
that people
title,
buy
no,
to it,
definitely
right? But
not.
no, exactly. So for them, it's just like, it's not like Halo-ish where it's like, hey, it's going to come out at launch. Straight up like, oh, gets you super high, super excited for the launch. And then guess what? The biggest title that they have ever,
So
not in there. So
one thing. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
that's
You
cool. It's like
finish.
Mikey's here all over again, though.
No, you can. I'll leave finish. Sorry, that was my bad.
I mean, I cut you off too.
Yeah.
I know, I'm kidding. Now, what's up, man? What's up?
What I'm wondering is if this game was supposed to be a launch game. I mean, PS5's coming out in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Less than 3
So,
weeks, November 12th. That's
Did they just suddenly all of a sudden realize, holy shit, we have 2 weeks, we can't finish this, and we have to like push it to like? You figure if they knew they needed 2 months of work, why didn't they
I think
delay it
it's-
2 months ago? You know what I'm saying?
Is this an actual physical game? Because I mean,
if
we
you
would have
look
known.
at
if
the
it would-
UI demo, like there were some bugs even in the demo where like the people were like standing, like because I told you there was no gameplay, right?
Right.
So like they was just in the menu screen, like the characters were standing there, and like they were like their feet were like through the wall, and they looked like extra short and stuff. Like it was really like it wasn't noticeable. Like I had to watch it a few times to really peep that, and I saw some people like talk about it on Twitter a little bit. So
Yeah.
but it was there. So I mean, I'd rather have them delay it, and I'm pretty sure they
Oh, yeah,
discounted it
100%.
because it's not like a AAA
Yeah.
title. Like it's not your Cyberpunk, so they're
Yeah.
not gonna like say you're gonna give it to you for free. So, I mean, it was a launch game nonetheless. Like
Yeah.
I for sure want like exclusive games for the PS5 because I don't want everything just to be just next gen upgrades because like I might as well just
You know
keep
what I
my
mean?
PS4.
You don't want to see 2K21. You don't want to see Xeon's sweat and like pure 4K quality.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my Apex. It's gonna look probably the exact fucking same.
Load times are a lot faster though.
Hey,
I guess.
I'm just saying
I guess.
that in itself.
I don't even know how big of an impact that's gonna be for me because I've never experienced that. Like they keep throwing that in my face, like I know what that's gonna feel like.
Well,
and like,
you
I have a PC.
you complained about Avengers, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, that was Mikey.
no, that was you too. You
No,
guys
that was
both-
Mikey. I
Run
don't
it
really
ba-
care
run
for
it
the
back.
wait times because I'll be like in the menus and shit. Like there's so much doing that game. I don't really care for the wait times. So like I'm not complaining there.
You
But
know
I
what?
mean, I guess quicker
So-
wait times could be cool in that game.
Are you saying that you want ads in your loading screens? Huh?
No, fuck no. That's 2K. That's 2K. What's up, ladies, Dan and Des? Thanks for coming to the stream. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, it's like I forgot about my train of thought was going. Yeah, my next gen games.
There's
I need
really
something. I'm glad
there's-
they're coming out with something, and
there's-
I'll for sure take the free games when I get them.
I think since you're a PC gamer, there's no really defined generations, right? Games just come out as they come out. Hardware gets upgraded as it gets upgraded. I think it's a bigger deal if you're like a console first gamer, because like this is all new things that we've never had, right? Instantaneous, like jumping in of games. Like I don't know if did you guys see that video of I don't know if you guys have heard of Xbox Quick Resume. The new feature they're adding where
Yeah,
you
I
can like
saw
jump
it.
right. So it's like you can jump into a game instantly, like any game, even in
Yeah.
multiple games. So if you were playing Modern Warfare in one or the new Black Ops in one app, and you wanted to hop into I don't know Fortnite, you can switch between the two games instantly.
Yeah.
There was a video out there that someone unplugged their Xbox, plugged it back in, and it still resumed it like instantly right where they were, right where they had stopped playing. Which I
PlayStation was
thought.
already doing that low key, just probably not as instant.
No,
But
that's the idea of it. Like his idea, the way he's explaining it, the way that you think
It's
that
new.
it works. It was
It's new
crazy
to us.
fast how it is. Like you literally have tabs. Like if you're playing Call of
Yeah,
Duty or if you're playing a
exactly.
single player game and then your boys hit you up, hey, get on Apex.
You can just
Literally
hop right
switch
in.
over,
Yeah.
go straight to the menu, and you're there.
You're already in it.
And
Like
so
there.
yeah, this
Seconds,
is
my guy.
something you might have been.
Seconds.
You're able to do that in you've been able to do this all, for as long
See,
as I
like,
can remember in the Windows.
Even now, I'm
PC.
still like seconds.
What,
Is
you
my,
mad
is my
about
gaming
seconds?
experience really going to be impacted by
But-
a couple seconds?
But
You
no,
know what I mean?
so what
Like,
happens is instead of having to launch that game and go back to the main menu, now what you can do is pause a single player game. Say you're playing, the Avengers story, and hop into Apex, and then go back later on, right back into Avengers, right where you were from that point, like instantaneous.
I
That's
guess.
Why are you mad about, bro? You mad about like?
I'm not
dude,
mad.
Are you
shit.
hating on
I be
innovation?
hating
switching
on
games. Don't get me
He's
wrong.
hating on
Yeah,
innovation.
you do.
I be
see you
switching
be
in and out
playing.
of
I be
games.
seeing every time I come in here, bro. You're playing Spellbreak. You're playing. Now you're on Overwatch. You're doing all this other stuff.
That weird
Apex.
open world.
Like for a guy who would take the most advantage of
Yeah,
this,
he's like talking most
fuck it,
shit
I don't
about
care.
it. He's like, I don't need that. No.
I don't need it.
I'm
It's
not
like-
saying I don't need it. It's just I'm not saying I don't know how big of an impact that's going to be on me for that to be like their main selling point.
Well, it's not a main selling. It's a main selling point about
Damn
the hard
near.
drive. About the hard drive in general is a big selling
SSD,
point.
which
Yeah.
is the loading times.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
But no,
what are you
The
talking about?
that and the fact that these SSDs are gonna have, I think are pretty close to the memory bandwidth of RAM right now in like PCs. So I think they're gonna be able to use. I think Sony's doing this. I don't know if Xbox is. They're gonna be able to access some of the storage since the NVMe storage on the PlayStation 5 is so fast that they'll be able to access it.
Yeah.
And use it as RAM for like some like shading or shaders or stuff like that or audio or stuff like that previously you couldn't
That's
do.
what I'm
Yeah.
interested to see, honestly.
It's-
Graphically, I want to
yeah.
see these games.
So, and obviously it's not going to be as fast as the RAM on board the PlayStation 5, but it'll be pretty close to what RAM is right now in like in your PS4 or in your your newer console or your newer PCs. It's
Right.
going to be pretty close to that.
Right.
Um,
I feel like that's more of a
Yeah.
selling point than like them trying to throw like loading times at me. Like, yeah, I get it. Like, it's
they're-
gonna be
they're-
so
they're
seamless
trying to
and
sell it in
amazing and
different
quick,
ways.
Like
Yeah.
a PC.
they are.
Yeah.
Cool, but like,
I don't care.
it's been how long
Yeah.
I've been going without it. Like, it's
It's
not
like,
gonna
cool,
make
whatever.
the biggest
Yeah.
difference for me. And I'm not even a PC gamer like that. Like, I play maybe a couple games on my PC, but like, I'm not even like on it like that. And like,
I think it's going to be a feature that, we find out that it's almost a feature you realize you didn't want, right?
You didn't
I
know
mean,
you
I
needed
feel
it
like
till
I
you
did.
got
Yeah,
it. Okay?
and then you're going to go back to your PS4.
y'all might be onto something saying I might be the one to benefit from the most. Like, y'all might be onto something. I'm smelling what y'all stepping in.
Like you go like it's gonna be so nice being able to go. Okay, man. Like okay, I'm on Avengers right now. Let me go hop into Warzone real quick.
Yeah,
And
I
then,
do that a
like-
lot with my nephew. We be in and out of
Yeah.
games.
And then
Let's
like
play,
you can hop
Apex.
back into
All right,
your
let's
other
play Genshin.
game.
All right, let's play this. Yep, that'd be us for sure.
Telling you. No, I'm not. But it's not gonna be good. You don't care about it, so it's okay.
Yeah. So he doesn't need it. We'll turn off the feature
don't
for
know
him.
any
cell
stuff.
shading.
We'll turn off the feature.
What's up with the cell shading and the tracing and the fucking light beam and the shadow?
But
That's,
going
that's
back
what's
to
up
that-
over there. What's up?
No, but just going back to that original game, like truthfully, I didn't even know about it, so I'm like, cool. I just found out I got a free game.
Can you play the video? Because I want to see. Like, I didn't really like know about it, and I know he didn't know about it, so I had. I got you.
I'd
Got
actually
you.
never heard
It
of
doesn't
this.
really show you much, though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
It's literally a minute and 40 seconds.
It's 2-minute video, but it's
So
something.
it's-
This is a trailer that they released.
Is this in engine or is it pre-rendered?
This is probably pre-rendered mostly.
That
So
looks
like,
pre-rendered.
like I said, like it looks like what battle royale? Like what are they gonna like? This is like a luchador like fighting. Am I gonna have to shoot someone? But I know it has something to do with cars.
So
It's a roller.
is it a battle
rink.
royale?
I don't know. I really don't know.
This
I'm
doesn't-
interested
like
though.
character,
He hopped
like,
into the whip and now they smashing out. Like
Is
what's
it
going
like
on?
did you ever play Jack X or Jack and Dexter at all?
I played a little Jack and Dexter. I
there,
didn't play a lot.
There was it was called
Like, what the
Jack
fuck is
X.
going on?
It was a combat racing game, and this is what this reminds me.
like
of.
they're fighting. There's people in
Yeah,
cars.
like
Like, could you
Death
imagine
Race.
fighting somebody and you just getting smacked by a truck?
This is exactly. It reminds me exactly of Jack X Combat Racing. Mikey might know what game I'm talking
I'm
about.
excited to get this for free. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Yes, I will get it.
This looks
$70
pretty
I'm
fun.
saving.
Actually,
Fuck
And
you,
all the
dog.
cosmetics they could get into and stuff like that.
Bruh.
I see a lot of cosmetics that
That's
look
like,
like
a Genji looking dude.
yeah. That was
Bruh.
gonna say.
Cosmetics for the vehicles.
It kind of it's
I don't
weird.
know what that's all about.
It's
It looks
lit.
like a death race kind of.
Yeah.
That's literally what it reminds. And I mean, this looks like it has a lot of potential. Looks like a little fun party game.
You know
And
what's
that's
in
the
this
thing.
over the top?
Party games is gonna be where it's at now. Like people are finding the formula
Yeah.
that, you know,
I think so.
Fall Guys,
You know,
this
Among
one right
Us.
here, Among Us, like they're making a huge impact right now. And
Yeah, because like
they always, it's what happens. Like if somebody starts a new trend, everybody's gonna hop on it. So
multiplayer is king, I think, and I think everybody likes to play games to play with someone else. I'm glad single players have made the little return they have made. Like, there's definitely a place for them, but I don't know. Especially after Xbox 360, like that era, I
Yeah.
feel like everyone's just definitely multiplayer. Like, I'm trying to play with the homies, see what's good.
I'm just saying the best free game you're ever gonna get, and if you ever did not get it, which I think it's free to play now, actually, Rocket League. Rocket League has to be.
Maybe.
It's free to play now. Really.
Yeah, it is
I didn't
exactly.
know that.
But guess what?
Uh.
I had it for years already. Okay.
Oh, so you go to that? You
I'm not going. No, fuck that. That game's really hard, dude. They had there's literally
is,
people in the air for like the whole match.
I be seeing Dad Bod play. He low key decent.
I'm like, Jesus. He needs
It's
to
pretty
see me
fun
with
if
that
you're playing
invite,
with
bro.
friends.
I'm
It's
gonna take him to
honestly-
the ship. Take him to Diamond.
They
It's
be up
pretty
there
fun.
flying and shit. Like, how the fuck do you even time that? Like, because I can't even see the fucking ball anymore. But
Yeah, but Rocket
whatever.
League for me was like one of the best games I've ever had, and now it's free to play. So now everybody can go ahead and and make it Rocket O'Clock, bringing that back.
Speaking of cosmetics and Fall Guys and what they could be doing, so Devolver Digital, because we were talking about it a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, we were.
Don't ruin my transition, man.
I love them.
Devolver Digital brings in licensed specialists to work on Fall Guys. And I know what that means. That means they're finna get these license agreements and start making these skins from these games so we can have in Fall Guys. They started with the fucking the Sonic one. I remember I told you
Yeah,
guys.
the Sonic
I've been
one.
keeping all up
Yeah.
to date. They started with the Sonic one, so now we're hopefully gonna start getting some more game titles, maybe some TV show fucking skins, maybe see
Oh,
some
God.
fucking Mandalorian, some Yoda fucking skins.
If they have a Baby Yoda one, I'm buying. I don't care how many fucking sparkles, whatever it costs.
The thing with Fall Guys though, you have
Crowns.
to win to buy.
Damn it.
That's the thing with Fall Guys.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's one of
For
those
now.
games. I'm sorry.
For now.
For now,
For
wait till
now,
they find out they
100%.
can make money off this shit.
Yeah,
and,
once
boys,
once they realize how
we
crazy
made
I,
it.
I think that's the best part about Fall Guys. Like, you have to really like earn your shit.
I
You can't just go and
I
buy it.
guarantee you, they're gonna open that up, and it's gonna, like the floodgates are gonna go. You're gonna see
everybody
people-
with the
yeah,
cosmetics,
yeah.
bro.
Well, the game is no longer free, so like you have to buy the game.
$5.
I don't even think it's. I think it's 20.
I think it is 20.
Oh wow.
I think it's $20 because that's what happened with Rocket League. It went up to 20 after it was free, and now it's going back free. But I'm sure it's $20. It was only free for like I think the first month or two when it first came out. Fall Guys was.
Yeah,
Oh, shit. I didn't
it was
know that.
free. Yeah.
So I mean, hey, for people like Mikey, if they come up with a Crash Bandicoot skin, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a lot of fucking people that just spend that $20 just to fucking earn that skin.
Yeah.
That 1 week and don't get it.
I'll just have Mikey grind my account because apparently he's really good at the game.
That's a good. Hey,
Dibs.
I know. I just put money on the
Dibs.
table. I'll be like, hey, Mike, I'll give you $20 if you just give me 8 wins.
Give me some of those. Give me
You
the
know
skin
what I
and you're good.
mean? I know you can do it.
But I mean, that's really cool. I mean, I just hope it stays free. I hope it stays that way. But if, like Adrian says, like, as soon as they get the idea to actually go ahead and start charging people for this, or like get some crowns, buy this.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah,
Oof.
it's not a matter of if; it's a
People
matter
gotta
of
You think
what.
that ruined the game?
No.
not
No.
at all. It's DLC. It's not pay to win.
It's cosmetics. I don't
Yeah,
give a
it's
shit
all
about
cosmetic.
cosmetic.
Yeah, it's all.
If you
I
spend
feel like a part of Fall Guys is the cosmetics though. Like,
How?
see the little hot dog wieners
Oh,
running around knowing
absolutely.
you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, fuck, like,
No, 'cause then
he has
he's
this fucking
your
skin that
enemy.
looks fucking cool.
Yeah, you pick a guy from the very beginning. Oh, look, this motherfucking Sonic over here giving me shit. I hope he dies. And you just have eyes on him the whole time.
Nah, I
And
think,
try to kill him in one of those games, bro.
nah,
Gotta
look,
get your KD up. What's your KD in that game?
Fall Guys,
Yeah, what's your KD in Fall Guys?
you want to be the shit. You want to be so much the shit that, like, your skin, like, reflects how much of the shit you are at the game. You know what I mean? Like, you can't just hop in with the, especially, like, these streamers and
Defaults?
stuff
You
that
wanna
just
be
really just
defaults?
buy everything in the game.
This is very true.
Come on. Be totally garbage, but have the best skin in the game. I'm looking at you like, damn, like, only if he was here, you know, in the finals with me because I can make it because I'm actually okay at the game. No, I want to see this fucking Kratos skin all the way to the
that
end.
would be dope.
That'd be crazy.
Having a Kratos skin would be, yeah. Makes me want to play it. Because I haven't played it in a minute. I know season 2 came out, but I touched season 2 like maybe one night for an hour. And I didn't even try
I
everything.
played a
new.
few games of Fall Guys with my nephew, but I haven't really got into it like that. Like, I think you've played more than me.
Probably. But not a whole
You
lot.
got any wins?
Oh, I got, dude, I'm nice. I'm nice in that game. I'm nice.
I want to fucking get that Sonic skin.
How do you
Or
get
at least
it?
want to see someone with it. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, I at least want to play a game and see the skin. Like, that'd be some shit for me to see.
Yeah,
That'd
so
make
then
my
let
day.
them be able to buy it, so then they can buy all the skins and see.
No. I want to see them throughout the game though. Like, I want to.
Oh, okay,
be
not
able
just
to, like,
everywhere.
oh,
Okay.
like I beat Sonic. You know, if I'm racing to the end, like real shit. Like if I raced it out of the slime
Who's the
or
fastest
something like that,
motherfucker now?
I better be Sonic in front of it. Next piece of news: Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I know you said you were excited to play this, right?
I am super excited.
Don't know
because
why.
It's new. It's different. I mean, I'd rather play this game. I know I'm talking about Dance Game and Cyberpunk, but I think this game right here, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I think they're doing something that, you know, I'm familiar with. Maybe probably that's why, but it's something that I'm ready to see and play because they change little things here and there. The way, you know, go about the main story. There's quests, how you find those quests and how they marked and what kind of rewards. Like the idea that Assassin's Creed made a game and they have all these side quests and they actually tell you what the reward is.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
And this game was
Love
they
it.
didn't make they purposely set aside a year off for Assassin's Creed games to make this game, right? From what I had heard. Like
Yeah, I think after Origin they didn't make anything for me.
yeah, so
Yeah, they took a
which
year off.
which usually means good things, right? You know, when you have that development time when you haven't been delaying your game 5 times, that usually means good things. So I'm pretty excited. I'm really
mean,
excited.
Look, they add new things
Yeah.
like making the main character a female.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
Exciting.
I'm excited for the
Took 'em a
story.
year.
I'm excited for the story.
Yo.
Yeah,
There's so much more to it. Flowers is just hating.
yeah. He's
Look,
just a hater.
So
He's
I
gonna
mean,
pay
this
someone
article
to
I found online coming from
finish it.
GameSpot, it's talking about the DLC roadmap that was announced for Valhalla. So let me read into a little bit. So like the Assassin's Creed games that came before it, Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting a heap of post-launch DLC, some which is free. Others are included with the $40 season pass. So they're moving on to season passes now.
They're bringing it back.
The season pass includes 2 major expansions. Let me get the names. I believe one is called like
The Legend of Beowulf.
Wrath of the Druids.
Wrath of the Druids.
Wrath of the Druids
Siege
and
of
the
Paris.
Siege of Paris. Were the 2 expansions, as well as special quests themed around Beowulf.
Oh, there you go.
The Legend of Beowulf quest focuses on the hero Beowulf, leading up to players uncovering the monstrous truth behind the character. This quest will be available on launch day for season pass owners, but Ubisoft did not say when or if the quest will be made available for everyone else.
So this is why I'm excited for, like, I mean, in
Free
general,
content.
just for the console launch in
Yeah.
general, because we get this new game. I think this is going to be a really great game coming out of them again. That year off is going to help them out a lot. I mean, anytime you see a roadmap and the way that it is, I appreciate the free content.
This is really
It doesn't
like
sound like
planned
there's a lot
out.
of
This
free content.
this is really planned out, and I like that. I
Yeah.
really do.
Like the free content, I believe it said would be like seasonal things. Like you might
Yeah.
get like a Christmas event, or
So
I
you don't
think
like
they had
Christmas events,
some-
bro? You hate Christmas?
I
That's
mean,
what I'm hearing.
Okay, let me get Christmas themed weapons and like maybe
Why
a
not?
Christmas fucking hat in my game. Sure.
Would you be
Sean is just a hater.
I'm not a hater, but like
drink
I'm
that
just
hater
being
in, bro.
real. Like it's cool, it's free. I'm not even complaining because it's free. Let me be real with
It
you.
sounds
now.
like
It's
you
free.
sound-
I can't
you
be mad.
sound
Send it
like
to me for free.
I'm
Give me
hearing you
everything for
complain.
free. I'm
It's like,
telling
you know what? You're an asshole, bro.
I'm not. I'm not.
Do you want? You know what? Should they be like, oh, no, I don't want to pay for this. I demand that you pay.
You know what? You
If
sound
I'm
like
being
you're
real with
making-
you,
for you.
when,
No, no.
when I saw this article, what really I put this on here because it's kind of ticked me off. I don't like when like before a game comes out, companies already tell me they're gonna be DLC. Like I
Why?
feel like you're gonna give me like
You know what to look out for. You know that. Okay, you get this. You buy the season pass. You'll get three missions, 3 expansions, or whatever.
It's a run, man.
And then if you don't, cool, you get 4 free content updates.
no.
Well,
No, I don't want to buy the game for you to tell me I'm gonna have to buy some more. Like this is
It's not-
$70. Like why
that's-
am I have to spend 40
They're
more?
they're literally giving you the option. They're saying, okay, if you don't want to buy that, that's cool. This is all expansion, literally in the name, expansion. It's not required. It's just extra. And if you do want to, play a little bit more, you're getting that free seasonal
longevity,
content.
bro. They're
It's-
trying to give you longevity. They're trying
They-
to make sure
they're
this thing
literally-
lasts, bro.
I'm here for the longevity, but it's like don't market it to me before I get the game. Like at
They're
least
not.
let me play. Like
you're
They're
at least
giving you
let-
2 options.
6
They're
months
giving
go
you
down before you
options.
tell me I'm gonna do some DLC.
You're
All right.
literally so then how much of a big game will it be?
And
Let me get addicted to the game before you tell me I have to spend more money.
So wait, so
Jeez.
you're telling me,
Can I
okay,
get into it?
Avengers. You don't want them to tell you, oh, we're gonna announce we're gonna bring in Spider-Man, Doctor Strange. Is that what you're saying?
Like you were mad about that?
like you're
First
not,
of all,
Yeah.
they didn't even tell us. It was data mine. So what are you talking about? That was data mine info. That was somebody else who went into the program in the game and discovered that information. They didn't tell us shit other than Spider-Man and Hawkeye, which is delayed apparently. So what are you talking about?
they still told you.
No,
way-
they
My
didn't tell
point
me.
is I really like it's a roadmap. It's a roadmap, and I think it's really vital so that people know what to expect. Because
No.
what's gonna happen is
Let me play the game. That's what should happen first. Let me play the game. Let me find out. Let me figure out if this is a good game.
They're not
like
pushing. And
Andres says it will be. Let me figure out if this will be the
No.
gear that they changed a lot, other than just.
Are you more
from a
mad
male
at the
to a
fact that
female.
they're like saying, hey, these games like it's a complete game, but this is literally extensions and expansions. Are you more mad at the fact that they didn't just wait longer to make it and then throw it in the game?
I think that's exactly.
I'm mad at the fact that
He's saying too soon.
If
He's
they already
saying
had
too
it
soon.
ready to go from the jump,
So you don't think so? If they did all
Either
that,
just-
so let me say, if
What's
they, did,
up?
if they did all of that in one game,
Yeah.
no post updates after, like how long do you think the game would last and the interest and people would keep buying it year after year?
well, look, they're talking about season passes. So I mean, if they would have gave this to me for season 1, right?
But you're already mad about free seasonal content. You mad?
I mean, this is season 1. But if
You-
they gave
you-
this to me, launch, and then they had like more expansions, season 2.
Well, the Legend of Beowulf does come out at launch.
Yeah, I'm talking about. But if them say they're gonna have more seasons, right? This is just
Yeah.
season 1 expansion. So obviously, there's gonna be season 2. They might give us another 2.
You know why I'm okay with this then?
Why?
I played Destiny. Okay,
Yeah.
that's the exact reason why.
But
I'm
even
okay
with
with
Destiny,
buying
it's like they
Destiny.
let you play the game before they just hit you with the raid boss. This is gonna be the next raid weapons. Like they let you play the game. Like you experience a little first free raid they give
No,
you
but
in the game.
they
You
do
have
roadmap.
until spring.
They
You
literally-
have until spring.
Destiny-
until expansion 1.
Destiny 2 has been all about post DLC
Yeah.
and post launch.
Yeah.
And
You
people have been,
have. You're literally
No,
getting
you're
free
not.
content before you have to pay for it.
I'm getting free content in terms of what? A mission? And
probably.
What?
Guess what? Gives you a little taste. Gives you a little
and
nibble.
some events in the game.
You know
some
those free
Christmas
content
skins, bro.
The free content that you see, all right, you get the free nibbles. Say, oh shit, this post content it is actually worth it. Let me actually go ahead and buy the season pass.
Look,
maybe that's
you're
what it
making
is.
me sound like the bad guy. Like I'm not
I mean,
appreciative
you are.
of the free
You're
content.
not.
Like, I
It's
want
like
the
a dude
free
on the street
content.
trying to give you his mixtape for free. Like, hey man, here you go, and you're like, nah, thanks. I don't need this shit.
He's
I don't
like,
want
it's
it.
free. I don't want
I need
it.
to listen to your full album first before I get this extra
Okay,
free
check
shit.
this out. Then.
He's
if,
like-
if your favorite artist came out with an album, right, and you
Yes.
paid your little $10, $15,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But before the album dropped,
Yeah.
they told you, hey guys, I'm dropping this album. I'm gonna drop the deluxe album. It's gonna be another $5-10.
Cool.
It's
Yeah,
coming.
but I'm gonna get more music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna get my music.
Exactly. Cool. Yeah.
Sign me up.
Cool. I'll pay that $5 more.
Taking my fucking-
Literally, that is how it
I
works.
don't even know if I want more music.
You just get
let me get into your first album, bro.
You-
Like pump
no.
the brakes a little bit.
You
Let me-
literally just answered your own question.
It's a risk
No.
either way. You're just taking a little bit bigger of a risk with that example.
right, but like the risk here is $70. You know what I mean? Like it's not $10.
That's
We're
why
talking
they're
about
giving you free
$70.
content. The free content is gonna be taste of what you want. That's like no. This is like okay. Here we're gonna give you a sample of a song from the exclusive from the
No.
exclusive album,
and then
and then if you like that song, this is
No.
what to expect on the rest of
It's
the
exactly
listen,
what-
this always happens in games. You get the free game, it'll be base, right? It'll be some cool shit you can do in the game, like
Yeah.
right. You get Valhalla, it'll be some cool shit you can do. I'm not gonna say it's gonna be different, and then they took the year gap off and it changed a lot, but it's gonna be some different shit you can do. And then you're gonna get this expansion and this new map, and it's gonna be like a whole nother universe and world,
That
and
I'm
a whole
okay
bunch
with.
of weapons and creatures that, and it's just
Yes.
like, bro, why am I paying $40 for you to just give me like? Just give me like one. Like they could have gave us one of these for free, right? They could have gave us just the Wrath of Drew. Is like this looks completely different from the bottom free content, right? The little ice shit you see compared to the nice greenery, like this literally looks like a whole different game up top.
Are
Like,
you hating on their
I'm mad
advertising?
that I
Is
have to
what it
spend
is?
another $40
Yeah,
on top of
man.
this $70?
Then don't spend it.
Just
They're
so
not
I can-
making you.
I'm not. You're absolutely
free
right.
roll,
I'm
bro.
not even going to spend the 70 because I'm not going to buy this and play this game.
Okay, why? What's the big fuss about?
Because
Because the
developers
idea
do this
in general, okay? The idea in general,
The principle.
of
Thank
launch,
you.
okay?
Thank you.
Principle.
So
Thank you. Even
wait,
though
so
I'm against
okay,
it,
no DLC.
I'm with
We're
it.
just gonna come out with games. That's it. No more DLC.
No, I mean, I'm,
is that
I'm
what
okay.
we're
come out
saying?
with
I'm
DLC,
okay
but just
with
space it
post-launch.
out. You know what I mean? Let me play the game like Spider-Man, like last year, right? Spider-Man. They gave us like
They
maybe
told
6
you
months,
exactly
7
You
what-
are
months.
getting it. You're getting it until spring 2021. You're not going to get the first full expansion until
But they
till
told
spring
me that already.
2021.
Oh, so you want it to be a surprise? Is that what it is?
Yes.
Do you want them to come out?
Yes.
Slap
Breathe
you on
more
the side of the
life
head
into
and be
the
like,
game
"Oh,
as a
surprise."
Oh, so
yes.
but they're still gonna breathe
Not
life
with,
into
not
it.
with marketing. You said not what?
So do you rather get shot in the face and shot 5 times, like you know you are going to die?
No, I'd be like, look, let me get shot once, and if I'm in the pain, I'll come back. You know what I'm saying? I'll come back for the second shot.
You won't. You won't care.
I would. If that
I
was
just
my
can't
kink,
believe
I would.
I can't believe you're getting mad at free content though.
I'm not mad at free content. Give me all the free content. But like, look, let me just get a little more free content. It's probably what I'm getting out of this. Let me just get a little more free content since you already got it ready to go. Why am I paying $70 for something that's gonna be completely different? Let me just get it. Like with Spider-Man, like I was gonna say. Spider-Man, we played the game. You had base game, it was an amazing game.
Yes.
Then they gave us what, like 3-4 months. They hit us with the Catwoman DLC.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
2 months later,
You mad?
Catwoman DLC.
it
You mad
wasn't
about that?
Catwoman.
I think it was.
No,
Or
it
was
was-
it like a prison?
It was
One of them was
Silver
Catwoman.
Sable. It was what's her name?
Whatever.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Whatever. It was one of them, right?
Or
And
no,
then
it
they
was-
gave us 2 more months after the Catwoman or whatever the first DLC
said
expansion
Catwoman
was
is the-
for another one.
Felicity
It's just like,
Jones.
oh
That's her
shit,
name.
it's more I can do. But like here, it's like,
Oh, so you'd
you're
rather
gonna
get
get
it.
base game. Hey guys, we're gonna have an expansion. It's gonna look completely different from the first fucking
So you-
free
No,
game.
you know what? You know
So
what?
You might want to get this $40. You might want to
just-
spend an extra 40 right now.
I have a perfect argument because what happened with me here. I'm gonna turn this off. What happened? What happened with me is I didn't know that Spider-Man was getting post-launch DLC. Okay, I
You
didn't
need to know.
Yeah. Well, and so I spent so much time dedicating myself to 100%ing that game.
Exactly.
Got the platinum.
Addicted.
Finally, I'm done. Poof. Here you go. More DLC. I got burned out of the game. I still have not played the DLC. Literally, I still have not played the DLC. I know what happens because I mean it's pretty obvious, but I like.
That's a good point.
Yeah, like I was burned out. Like okay,
That's a good point. But look,
Do you-
timing
you
is
get-
key. Timing is everything. All right. I'm not saying it
I
has
would-
to be 6 months down. I'm not saying that's a definite like
Now-
that's what they have to do. But I'm just saying like you know how long it's gonna take to beat your game. You have people test this game, right? So like space it out. Like,
that's
timing.
that's my point. If I had known that okay, we're getting post-launch DLC, I'm like, all right, cool.
You would have not played.
I probably
would
would
not
have
have
100%.
perfected the
I probably
game?
would have not put in as much effort in 100%
Right.
in it as
But
I
that's
did.
what they wanted you to do anyway. That's
Oh.
you got the platinum. So
yeah,
what,
and then I'm
you wanna
burned out of the
sacrifice one
game
for the
and
other?
not. Yeah, I would have honestly rather not gotten the platinum and instead played the DLC.
I don't know. I feel like, and
Honestly.
I'm not a developer, but I know if I built something, I'd want someone to finish the whole thing and not just a piece, just to give me more money. But
Here's
I
your-
mean, people are
here's your
money hungry,
shoe.
so you know,
Give me
if the shoe
$20 for the
fits.
laces.
if the shoe fits.
I'm okay with it, man. I've gotten used to this. I mean, I come into the
it's-
buying a game now. I'm buying knowing that there's going to be
This isn't
post-launch
anything new.
content.
This isn't anything
You
new.
shouldn't be
This-
surprised by the
It's
fact that
not
they're coming.
anything new. That's my point. Like this isn't just
But
an
you're just more
Assassin's
upset.
Ubisoft Creed.
You're
thing.
mad that you're getting surprised now rather than later.
No, I'm not even mad. I'm just mad that developers market like this. Like, don't tell me what the game's like. Don't tell me you already have more content before the game's already out. Because now I feel like you're just kind of shorthanding me. And now you're just trying to take my money.
Oh, they're still creating the game. They're giving you. They're trying to keep the team going.
But yeah, now it
and
seems
get you
more cash grabby,
ideas
though.
and No, do you think they're fully? I mean, I think it's more of longevity. They're trying to make their game last.
How
keep you
much is the
interested
season
into it.
pass?
$40.
$40.
It's like $20
So what?
each
That's-
expansion.
That's $110 on this one game. If you want the base game
That is a lot.
and the inspect, it is a lot.
That is a lot.
It's
But
a lot of money.
it's not gonna be any different from any
Granted,
other game.
it's a lot of content.
Yeah, it is a lot of. It is a lot. It is. I mean, I do get that
Everything's-
point where it's.
Granted, it's a lot of content, but I'm saying
I get that. I get that point, but that's gonna be the case for every game.
I'm not saying I wouldn't spend that 40. I'm not even arguing the $40. The point I'm arguing is don't tell me I got to spend the 40 just to experience more of this game.
You don't.
Before I
You
even
don't.
experience the
If
game.
you want-
You know what I mean? Like
you
why do I
want-
have to spend more money to experience something I haven't even experienced yet? Like, could I experience it? You know what I mean? Can I try it? Can I dip my feet in real quick before you just tell me I gotta pay more to dip my whole foot?
That's why they give
You
you
see what I'm
free
saying?
content, my guy.
What? What? The free content is in the base game though. You're not gonna get the expansion shit where you have new maps and shit. Like I said, like that shit looks all icy and cold. Like you got Auroras, and then you have shit up there that's all green and foresty. Like that's almost two different games.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think we're gonna have to agree to disagree because I feel like we can go on this for hours.
Look, y'all know I'm right.
Keyshawn doesn't admit that he's wrong, but
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Right
No,
now.
I'm right. We can agree to disagree, but
I think we
I'll
should.
plant the seed. You're gonna let it grow. Next piece of news: Ghost of Tsushima raids. Our release dates and requirements are confirmed. Now I know you haven't started playing yet.
I have not, but this is one of the main reasons why I got back into it because I know the post-launch stuff, stuff that they announced, that I'm excited for.
You got to get in it, man. You got to get in it. You honestly, I honestly recommend you play the multiplayer.
You want me to get into the multiplayer?
how
Get
is
straight
it?
into it because
is
it's not anything like
New.
it's not gonna spoil anything from the main story.
Okay.
Like if anything, if you play the main story first and you play the multiplayer, the only thing you're gonna get is like some of like the little like cosmetic shit from the story game.
I might try
Which
that.
you can still get
That's it.
later on, right?
Yeah, which you can still go back into the main story and play through and find and still get. Like there's still some cosmetic things I need to find,
Yeah.
but
So how is the game? How, in your opinion, or the multiplayer? Sorry.
how's the multiplayer?
Yeah.
The multiplayer is it's obviously pretty linear. Like you want to do specific things. This is you gotta do survival, and there's actually a story mode to the actual multiplayer. So there's a 2-player story mode when they actually have you kind of go through like in the regular Ghost of Tsushima story
Yeah.
mode, and just complete different tasks, which is similar to like the actual multiplayer. But it's cool to do, and it's cool how they worked it out, and it has different enemies as you continue through the story. So it gets
Yeah.
more difficult. But this multiplayer though, bro.
Yeah.
They shooting for game of the year for sure. All right,
But
gonna
game of
circle
the
back to
year,
that.
does game of the year include multiplayer? Or is it just the single
It's
player
all-
portion?
it's
the
everything.
entire game.
Everything.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, everything. I'm pretty sure they can probably win honestly a couple different categories.
Yeah.
I'm being real with you. But they shooting for gold with this. The difficulty is there. It's just as hard as the story. I don't know if you're playing on hard or not. I played on the hardest difficulty. It's there. There's a nightmare mode, which is gonna be the raids, what they're talking about now in this. So the multiplayer mode, the first raid kicks off October 30th. I'm kind of stuttering on my words, forgive me. October 30th for the PlayStation 4. The raid titled The Title of EO starts there, and you need a minimum armor level of 100, which doesn't take a long time
Yeah.
to get at all. Granted, like doing a little survival mode, it's about like a 25-minute game. You're gonna be playing for quite some time in this mode, but you can go from like a level like 10 armor to like a level like 30, 40 by the end of like a 1 or 2
Jeez.
games. So it's like you're going up pretty quick, but you're gonna be in the game for some time. So like 2 games, you're probably gonna go up like, let's say about 25, 30 armor levels. So you need at least 100 to do this raid, they say. I'm gonna give you a word of advice.
Yeah.
Don't go in with the 100 armor level. You're not gonna have a good time. It's not gonna be fun.
Can you go above 100?
Yeah, of
Oh.
course you can go above 100.
Honestly, looking at this gameplay, holy shit.
Yeah.
This game looks like,
it's heat.
yeah. Like, this game in itself is ridiculously good.
It's heat. And my biggest fear was that it wouldn't feel as fluid as the actual story. And playing with I think his name is Jin, the protagonist from the story.
Yeah, Jen.
And you're able to do like all these different things that these classes are able to do. I was worried that it wouldn't feel like it would in the story because they would have to limit like obviously like an assassin to a samurai.
And so
But like
one
they
thing
didn't.
too, for our VOD listeners,
Yep.
I mean, would you be able to explain what's going on a little bit?
Oh, my bad. My
No,
bad for my listeners. So
yeah.
right now we listening and we watching Ghost of Tsushima video in the back, and we're watching the gameplay. I mean, I can't really explain the gameplay. I'm not gonna commentate over it,
But
but
like, so this is from the new raid. Is this the new raid gameplay itself?
no, this is a base survival mode
Okay.
mission.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was a raid. That's
It's
why.
very. I mean, it looks raid-esque. I mean, if
Yeah.
you guys know anything about raids, obviously you got these.
I'm sure the raid's gonna include a little more story nuance to it. You know, obviously you're probably gonna have to walk, probably travel a little bit. Kind of like the story that they kind of make you
Yeah.
play. I'm sure it's gonna be a combination of this mode.
It's a multiplayer driven
The
story.
story
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, I like
for a
that.
full
But that's
raid.
cool. I mean, the way the video we're looking at right now is these guys are just going around to like each camp, looking things, and there's a bunch of ads. You have to go in there with samurais and like a group of four. And you just go up in there and kind of clear them out from your camp.
Yep.
And they look like they have old specials. They have all these really cool things that make the game look so fluid and easy and fun to play. That it's challenging and also yet really kind of fun to play. And that's really what that's that sweet spot that you always wanted. Like one thing that made Destiny so special is that you felt that grind. You felt like you were so close to beating something, and like if you lost, you're like you almost had it, right? You want to run it back. You don't feel defeated and hopeless.
Yeah.
Like so, obviously, when you get the white armor level and all that stuff, it's gonna be really fun. But damn, no, this is getting me excited. I'm probably gonna hit up my friend Lynn. Lynn plays this. He beat the game already. I haven't, but since it's not really affecting anything from the actual campaign, I am totally down to play this shit.
Yeah, you gotta get in it, man. And there's strategy to it. Like it's not just like you see this guy playing as the assassin character. He's able to kind of go invisible. You just saw it now.
Yeah.
There's strategy to that because obviously he can turn invisible and kind of
Yeah,
do the
exactly.
first
You gotta
initial
time
strike
that,
to
though,
these
right?
enemies. So you can kind of start off with some big damage plays, and then you have like a healer. You have a tank, which is the samurai who can kind of mob control if there's
Just
like a
go
bunch
in
of
there,
people.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of do most of the bulk of the work there. So it's some strategy to it. And there's a lot of
Like
it's a lot of team play to this, which I really enjoy.
the grapple hook looks nice right here too.
Grapple
Hook right there.
Definitely got to get into it if you haven't gotten into it, guys. I'm not gonna say this again.
Do you
I know
think
it's
this
$60.
right here?
Go ahead.
My bad. I said, do you think this aspect of a new game, like it literally, is this game went from a single player game, action, whatever story game, and it just turned itself into a multiplayer? Do you think that in itself is worthy of Game of the Year? Because damn, I think so.
I mean, the
just looking
gameplay
at it.
itself and how it feels and how you have to interact and how the multiplayer experience is, I think is worthy outside of just the base game.
Yeah.
But like going back to my point with Valhalla, I would have paid $40 for this. I would have paid maybe $20-$30 for this.
Yeah, it's free.
I don't know about another 50. It's free. But the point is they came out with it 2-3 months after the game was launched. Everybody
Yeah.
beat the base game, right?
And
Everyone's
nobody
looking
even
forward
knew.
to this.
I don't think nobody even knew
Especially
about it,
right
too.
now with COVID.
Did
you
you-
know,
you
not a
didn't-
lot of things going on, and
Wait,
then bam.
wait,
you
you
get what
said-
for free? What's
you-
happening for free?
Quick question.
Oh, it's what?
What's up, Adrian?
What's up?
So you said everyone finished the game, right?
I didn't.
Everyone
No.
know.
Well,
Oh, he didn't finish.
Yeah. Well, no, you didn't either.
Are we doing this again?
Yeah. No.
You don't beat games, my guy.
You don't. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't count.
I'll
if
be
you
so
don't beat
happy
it.
when we leave this in 2020. Like, I'm trying to leave a bunch of things in 2020.
This ain't it.
You
This
know
one
what I
ain't it.
I don't think you finished that game though.
No, but I mean, I'm waiting for the fact. Like right now, I mean, a perfect game to kind of go back to wrap everything up a little bit between those two things. The Last of Us too, right? Obviously, they just announced a single player game, nothing else. If
They
they,
announced the multiplayer,
if,
right? For the Last of Us.
no, I mean, they said it's an aspect. I mean, it's we expected multiplayer because it was in the first one,
Yeah.
but there's nothing right now that's in the second one that says, "Hey, here you go." But like I said, if they announced, obviously DLC for any kind on The Last of Us Part 2, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Gonna hop back in it.
I
Why?
am
Because you enjoyed yourself. You wasn't burnt out, like he said. You
No.
enjoyed it.
You
You,
know,
enjoyed the grind.
It took me the longest to beat The Last of Us 2, and I kind of said why. Like that game was just so near and dear to me. Like it's so perfect that I wanted to like savor every moment. I want to savor every level. Like I truly went in there looking at everything, turning my flashlight on and off.
Exactly. So why? I don't want to keep going back to this.
And no,
topic,
here's
but
my
why
point.
get
Because I love that game so
already?
much, right? Like even if they announced post DLC before I even bought the original base game, I'd be like, okay, cool. Here's my money.
I know, but we're talking about Assassin's Creed, though. You know what I mean? Like,
So you're
Last of Us,
You're saying there's bias.
and then you have
I
That-
think
that's
there's a
what-
bias to it.
so he's
I mean, that's what I
biased.
just said.
Yeah. No. I mean,
Last of Us up here, and then you have Assassin's Creed.
I just
want to
hear Keyshawn admit it that
What?
he's biased.
biased about what?
That's cool. That's all I needed to hear.
What am I biased about?
I mean, you'll give some games a
No,
pass
so,
over
I mean,
doing
I
something.
mean, yeah.
Wait,
As
you
far as-
cut him off. I didn't even hear what he said.
I'm trying to.
No, I said you'll give one game a pass about announcing DLC before, but you wouldn't give the other one if it did.
What game announced DLC before?
No, I'm saying if it did. So you're saying if Last of Us announced DLC before, you would give it a pass?
No.
No?
No. I don't even think they would because they
They
know
didn't.
like the people
They
that
didn't.
play the game are gonna enjoy the game and probably gonna hop in regardless of when they announce anything because they enjoyed the game because they let them play the game first. You know what I mean? You let them play the game and enjoy the game, and then you announce some new shit for the game. It's like, oh shit, I enjoyed the game.
I'm
I'm gonna do some new shit. You know what I mean? Anyway, I digress.
A
Next
little
piece
bit.
of news.
All I know is that Ghost of Tsushima is a front runner. I mean, it's once that touches multiplayer. If I love the multiplayer and if I really enjoy it, as much as I love The Last of Us too.
We're calling it now. Animal Crossing.
Game of the year.
Animal Crossing had
Probably.
the worst case of
I'm not gonna lie,
burnout.
100%.
No, Animal Crossing had the worst case of burnout for me. Like I played that game dead ass for like
But the
a
community,
month
though.
straight.
Yeah, I
Like
honestly,
nonstop, month straight.
and it's a Nintendo game. I mean,
And then next thing I know, I fell off the complete earth of that game. Like I haven't gone back. I don't even know what's going on in my town. But yeah, so that's why I think that's the worst case of burnout when you just play a game. It is during the shelter in place and all that stuff. I had the worst case of that. Pretty bad, dude.
Latest Den says, Q, you should make the new year resolution to beat at least one game.
there you go.
All right,
Got
fuck
him.
you.
That's a great New
That
Year's
is a
resolution. I know it's gonna be hard for
phenomenal
you.
one.
Kiss my ass.
It's gonna be a hard one for you, dog. But I believe in you.
You know what kind of got me excited? And I don't want to kind of get excited right now because nothing's confirmed. But
Hit me with it.
Star Wars The Force
Ooh.
Unleashed 3 is
Ooh.
rumored to be in development.
I heard about this.
God damn.
But don't get too excited.
Why not? You
So,
tell me to get
yeah.
excited, but I get excited. How,
Yes.
Sway?
So this is coming from
I say
this
yes.
insider dude named Daniel Richmond, right? Which I guess he has a reputation of kind of ruining some business relationships with some of his predictions, some of his insider scoops he be getting here. And
Okay.
he's one of those guys that kind of the whistleblowers as far as when things happen. So he spoke a little bit about the game being in existence and people working on it. But he didn't really speak too much on how far along it's come. There has been no word from Disney or EA, which I think are the only two people that have the title for Star Wars games, or license. So it's kind of that's where the part where I said don't be excited comes from.
Okay.
My thing is,
Who do you want? Who do you want them to do it?
if I'm being real with you, I don't think it's gonna be a new Force Unleashed title. If anything, I feel like we're gonna get maybe a sequel to the last Star Wars with Cal Kestis.
Yeah.
Jedi Fallen Order. I feel
Yeah.
like we're getting a number 2 of
They
that.
already announced that. I think they already been.
Did they?
I think so. I think they did say something about.
Okay,
that
can you
it's
look
gonna
and see
be-
if that was? I think you're lying. I think you just lied to me on camera.
I would
but it's
never do
okay.
that to you. When was the last time I did that?
I think you just did it right now. And you also lied about bringing Sekiro back to me
I mailed it in. Should get it back to you in about 2 to 3 weeks.
from 2 years ago.
I went UPS, but then I think I lost the package. It's super weird, dude.
Okay.
I hate him.
Okay.
No, but as far as any Star Wars game, I'm gonna eat it up. See, look at that.
Oh, so they did have a rumor release date for the sequel.
Oh, I mean, it's a rumor to release it, but is it confirmed that they're gonna work on a sequel? Yes.
So I mean, maybe if we just put 2 and 2 together, you know
yeah,
what I mean?
I think for
Maybe
sure.
that's what this
yeah,
is.
I agree with Sean.
Shout out to Respawn. Hopefully they're still the developers behind this.
Do you think this stays single player only?
You think they?
I
Stay
really wish. I mean, they added the cool thing about the DLC here is that they added that battle arena,
Yeah.
so you could just face onslaught of ads and kind of enemies and different types of enemies.
Is that free?
Yeah. It was really cool. It was really cool. It was a really thing that I really liked about it because obviously the thing that made the game so fun was the combat and not the way you could use the force and all your specials and all those other things.
Mhm.
When I remember I still went to that level when you get captured by the bounty hunter and he takes you to this level.
Whoa.
What? Spoilers? Hey, spoilers
Spoiler.
for one of the games you guys should
The
have
game's
fucking
been out
played
for like
already.
a year. Come on.
Jesus Christ.
Who is this guy? Who is this guy in the seat over there? Who are they?
Jesus Christ. Anyways.
It's one of the games on my docket.
Oh, all right, Keyshawn, relax. When you get those fucking, when you get captured and then he takes you into that little prison cell and you have to like fight your way out of that thing. And I said to myself, this would be a really great fucking spot for them to kind of do this battle royale, not battle royale, but like essentially battle arena types thing. And I was like, next thing you know, it happened, and I was really I got back into it. I played a good levels. I tried like the Jedi Master level, going ahead and just getting my lightsaber action going, and 10 out of
Shit
10.
rocks.
Combat was fun, but it lasted like a week, and then I was like, all right, cool, that's it. I want actual story, expansion. If they said, hey, here's a DLC of more stories, I'd be like, sign me up,
And you would have paid for it.
100%.
'Cause it would be
Even
brand
if
new.
they fucking announced it, don't ask me that, because even if before they announced it, if they said, hey, Andres, do you want to add on expansion? I'd be like, yes.
I feel like that's an
Download that
internal
shit.
problem with people. They just buy things before they get it, and then they get it, and then they realize they don't like it. Like imagine if
Oh, it
Anthem had
sounds
released
like
some.
Anthem.
Imagine if Anthem had released some like $40 DLC. Like, hey guys,
Guess
Anthem's
what?
coming.
Guess what?
$40 for
I
a
would
season
just-
pass.
I would just hold the
Get
L.
it now.
I would hold. I
I'd have been
mean,
your whole $100 on Anthem.
this is an L right here. And
You're
I'll be
welcome.
holding it. I'd be holding that L. Be like, yeah, you know what, Keyshawn?
Yeah, and that's
You're
another
right.
L you'd be holding
I took a risk and I
if you
took a
did it
gamble.
again.
But next time I'm gonna wait for
Yeah, so let's just spend our 70. All right.
and if I want to buy 40
We're
bucks,
committed to the 70. Let's just spend the 70. And then, you know what I mean?
if it's an option, I'm okay with it.
If you can just muster the will after knowing you have to
Doesn't
spend
mean-
that
is that what I'm
40,
trying to say?
because you already know you have to, because it's already going to be like in the add-on section. Like it's not even like, oh, let me just get into this game some more. Like it's like, no, let me beat the game so I can spend my 40.
Why? This is the longest conversation we've
I
had
don't know. I
about
feel
post-launch
rushed when
content.
games do that.
I just know. I mean, Star Wars is gonna be amazing. I'm a nerd when that comes to that kind of stuff. So I know Mandalorian for you guys watching.
Can't wait.
October 30th, it drops Friday. Season dos Mandalorian.
It's-
Baby Yoda.
That's gonna be
That's gonna be fire.
It's
Okay.
week by
Shit.
week, right? It's not all that. they're
Yes,
not-
it's week by week, and
Yeah.
then I kind of missed that because everything. If I don't have, there's gonna be some people that just watch 8 hours straight of it, and I'm gonna be over here like, fuck, I barely got one episode in. So now you're on the same level, you're on the same pace as me. Cool.
I think I'm gonna catch up with the boys.
absolutely 10 out of 10. Season 2 is hands down.
Garbage.
I haven't gotten
amazing.
any spoilers, surprisingly. And I've been
It
like on
is
social
Don't
media.
know what happens.
Such a
Hey,
good season.
somebody dies.
Wow, that's my friend.
No, but I definitely recommend it. I was telling Mikey the
I
same
don't know.
thing. They built on season 1 in such a good way. It's definitely.
Oh yeah, I need you guys' help too. I'm on vacation, as you guys know, this week, and I am on a Netflix hole. Luckily, I hit up Adam. Adam hit me with some good shows.
The Witcher, 100% recommend.
I already saw it.
What did
Come
you
on, man,
think?
where you been?
I'm pretty great. I
Yeah,
can't
it
wait for
was-
season 2.
Season 2 hype.
Yep.
I am super excited.
Well, guys, that was kind of all my news stories there. Kind of
That's it?
before they get into their
Send me your recommendations. I need to watch
integrational
those.
topics, whatever they're talking about over there. That was all my topics for this week. Andres did hit me with. He said there was a new Apex Legend trailer.
I did hit him with
I
this.
haven't watched it, and you know me. You know me.
I
so,
saw it up in the browser. That's why I was like, "That's
It's
it."
just, I mean, it's no, I mean,
knew
it's
you
just
had
a
something
story. I
else.
told him it was the story.
I didn't. Can we play audio? I don't know if we can play audio. That's the one thing.
Probably not now.
Probably not. Huh?
Yeah,
No.
especially with Twitch
Do I
right
get headphones?
now.
You got headphones? Let me just.
You guys want to
headphones?
listen in?
You good?
Yeah. Keep them handy. Hold
Here we
up.
go.
Try to fill time for me, Adrian. I'm trying to plug my headphones in. Thank you. I
Here.
appreciate you filling time.
So, are you guys planning on? What's the first game you guys are planning on picking up for PS5? What's the first?
Miles Morales. 100% it's gonna be Miles
100%
Morales.
Miles
yeah,
Morales.
most likely. Miles Morales, and I'm gonna since I can kind of switch seamlessly, I'm gonna probably end out Miles Morales and Sackboy.
You're
In
going
and
with
out of-
Sackboy, really? 3D platformer.
Well,
Huh.
I don't know if I'm fully committed to Godfall yet. I know that was another
yeah.
launch title I kind of talked about, but then they hit me with the like you have to pay like a subscription, or not subscription, but like it has to be like an online game. You can't play offline.
DLC. You
So
saying?
you're not going to give Cyberpunk a try at all?
I'm gonna what is that?
Cyberpunk.
Yeah, I actually just returned the light bulb, and I got store credit for $50. So
Hey, there
what's
we
another
go.
20 to it?
Hey,
So there you go.
There you
but
go.
I don't know if I'm gonna be committed to it because
all
don't know.
you know what? And
I don't know.
I'm not going to force myself to play it either. You know, if it comes to where like I'm not enjoying it, and it's a grind, 100%. I won't force myself.
I don't.
That's
My,
like,
my biggest fear about Cyberpunk is that
Being
it's
too dense.
too much
Yeah.
content, and like I'm like,
That's exactly what's
where
gonna
do I
happen.
start?
that's what turned me off of Red Dead. I think
that's
it,
exactly what's gonna
like,
happen.
I hope not. I hope they're able to. I really hope they're able to figure out somehow.
let's get to this trailer because I want to see what the
It's,
fuck going on over here.
So since Sean loves Apex so much,
Let me know if you guys can hear it.
I can't hear it. You might have to switch to audio.
I might.
don't hear nothing.
You know what I mean? Have to switch it from his desktop.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Great,
I'm gonna
great,
keep
great.
Yeah,
going.
we're probably not gonna be able to get that.
All right.
So-
well,
'Cause I don't want to mess with it. I
okay.
can try to figure it out actually.
It's okay. I don't want you to. I
Well,
don't
what
want
we're
you
trying to
break
see
the
right now, guys, is going to be pretty much the entry or the story of the newest character for Apex. Looking at the trailer, just some
Can
lady.
you just skip around then if we can't listen?
She went
Because
Martian on
I
us.
can't hear the story.
You don't
She's-
want to.
I can't hear the story. I don't even know what they're talking about. So I just want to see what she looks
Put
like.
the
at this
subtitles
point.
on, baby.
Yeah. No.
I need you just skip up a little bit for me.
All right.
Yeah.
It's
is
just
it,
a cinematic.
It's
trailer,
all
right?
Is it her on the left or her in the back?
Oh,
it's
it's her.
Ooh.
Did you play Apex a lot more than me? Did they actually kind of do like more like hidden Easter eggs about dropping characters here and there? Because like, that's what they did with
They did one. They did one Easter egg in the last. It was the season 5 with Loba, and I believe you have to like recover the parts for some like robot head.
yeah
I think I showed that to you guys.
yeah.
But that was the only thing they kind of talked about, and I thought it was for a character, and they kind of hinted at a new map, which I heard we are getting in Apex season 7, a new map called Olympia. And I heard they may be getting rid of Kings Canyon, which is the original map that Apex started with.
yeah.
So I don't know how my feelings are kind of torn with that still. So that's a thing. But what's going on here? What does the character do?
The character's lost in space, bro. Look. See,
Lost in space. Can you skip up a
she's
little
gonna
bit?
be
for
lost
me?
in space, bro.
Just
she's
just
gonna be
skip
lost
up
in
a little
space. Look at
bit.
that.
Is that her daughter?
No idea.
So is this a new character? Is that?
But
what
look,
this
look at
is?
that villain ass
she
shit
looks-
though.
yeah,
See
she
that?
looks
See that?
evil.
She get that
She
smirk.
about to get murked.
She gave me that's that witch vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a son.
Retract
She do it
failed.
for the
See? Look at
babies.
that. She's like, sorry, bitch.
Oh, disconnected her. Oh, sent her
Going
down
straight to the black hole.
Apex Legend world. Now she about to land in Kings Canyon, get that ass clapped.
Look at that. Look how long
Olympus.
it's been.
Yep. See, that's a new map, Olympia or something like that.
A new map.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
a new map
wow.
they're gonna have in season 7.
Oh, look at that. Dude. Kind
So
of
I'm pretty sure that's what that was
announced
referenced
it
to.
then, maybe.
Can you
Or
skip
she's a
towards the
traveler.
end because I need to see. I need the nuance of what the hell she does.
Damn, look at that. That's time. That's time.
Did her screenshot just? Did she have a digital photo up in there? The hell was that?
I remember she's going home, bro.
Oh, there we go.
And that's how she gets into the world.
Skip. Can you skip up a little bit?
Well,
That's about it. That's
Skip it.
literally the end.
like
Skip- oh,
80
that's it?
oh, 87 years later.
Oh, does she go back in time? Or is she going to the
Eight-
future?
87 years later.
Is she a robot now? Another bot?
This is literally the.
Time dilation.
We're watching Interstellar.
Yeah.
This
I
is
was
what
gonna
we're
say,
watching.
Time dilation. That's gonna be your daughter on the bed.
Oh.
Oh, look. Maybe that may be the map.
Oh, maybe that's why they're getting rid of Kings Canyon because it's in the future, and
That looks like King's Landing right there.
Civilization.
So is the map getting reskinned or is it a brand new map?
Looks
I
like
don't know.
Risk-
I'm gonna say I'm speculating. I heard we're getting rid of Kings Canyon. I don't know if that's true.
Storage from the
Oh,
outline.
November 4th.
November 4th.
Oh,
That's in a week.
Hey, right in time for the fucking new PlayStation 5. I got a lot to do in November, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's a big month for me.
A lot of games not to finish.
A lot of games to start.
I might
though.
get my-
You know what I mean?
Might get back into Apex. I'm still on Warzone. Warzone right now has a really cool like Halloween thing going on right now.
Warzone
Kill
is-
zombies and stuff like that.
Warzone is
Pretty
a lot of fun.
Anyway, Warzone.
When your boy went off last night, though, it's all good.
All right, let's stop the Warzone banter because we don't play that.
Yes, we
Yeah.
Warzone
Winners
is,
only play that.
yeah. Warzone's the men's battle royale.
Ooh.
All right, so that's the show, guys. Appreciate you guys for watching. My name is That Kid Flowers. You can follow me over at That Kid Flowers. My name is Shawn. I don't know why I said my name is That Kid Flowers. That's a handle. Once
Rookie.
again, you can listen to the show tomorrow or watch the show tomorrow on youtube.com/play everything and listen to it on all your podcast services. To the right, I got Compa. Anything you want to clip and you want to plug?
Just Compa Andres. You go ahead, follow me there on Twitter. I mean, that's all what it's about. You got me there.
Bing, pow, boom. And my man Adrian in the back, you want to plug something?
I'm actually gonna plug it in the chat as well. My Instagram page, Valdez.photography. I know I've been saying it.
Serious.
Yeah, I know. I've been saying it the last
serious.
few weeks. But I'm really getting ready to plan some things. I actually have some shoots planned. I just got picked specific
Hey.
days, but I actually got some really fun things planned.
Good stuff.
Super excited.
Okay.
But yeah, go check out the photography page, Valdez.photography. Put it in chat. Go ahead and check it out on Instagram.
Fix it
My
in.
man.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Well, once again, thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.
Mhm.